Teachers, with this video I want to show you how to import scores from Google Forms into Aeries, but there are a few steps we need to take. Or any file that you have in Excel, you are going to be able the number value to import to Aeries as long as you have a student ID or you captured the student emails. So right now my screen shows Google Forms, and I'm going to go to the responses. In this case, I am interested in the spreadsheet over here. Of course, you can look through what the results are, but I'm going to go to and click on this green Excel spreadsheet. Once you click, you're going to see something like that. And let's say I forgot to ask the students to type their IDs. I actually capture their emails which has the ID number, and this will be the scores I'll be entering. They do look like fractions, but what I realized is whether they look like fractions or like a numerical value, Aeries will accept that. So I'm not going to change the value. I tested it both ways. I don't have to change it to a decimal. So right now what I want to do is show you to, let's say, select the column that has the email, and I'm going to do a right click and I'm going to insert a column. It doesn't matter which way, left or right. I just want an empty column, and right at the top I'm going to write a formula so that I can only take the student ID, because Aeries will only do it with the ID. So right now I'm going to write the equal sign to start the formula, and I'm going to type the word left and then parentheses, and then I want to select the cell that I'm getting this information from. So I'm going to click, and then it says cell is C2 right now. I'm going to type a comma after that, and I only want 6 digits. So when I close my parentheses and I'm pressing right now enter, then I can only see from the email it becomes an ID number. Once I have the formula, I can see it over here and it's working. I'm going to go to this blue square on the side, and I'm literally going to drag. So hold and drag so that formula will be done for all your students. So let's see, these are all 100 and something students, and I purposely put fake names on this side and for the video. Right now I'm going to write a note to myself. ID is the one I'm going to use, and if this is the score, this is the points I'm going to import. If it doesn't have score, it has something else based on a different program, you could just say points to import, like as a note to yourself. And then the next step is very important. You need to have Excel in order to do that. So usually a Chromebook does not have Excel. However, I am using an actual computer, so either Mac or PC. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to ask the file to be downloaded as. So I'm clicking there, and the first option I see is Microsoft Excel. So the file, there are different endings, so we don't want it to be CSV. Often companies do give you, when you download, for example from Canvas, it will give you the CSV, but you really need to save it as or download as, and it has to be in Excel. So I'm going to click that and download it, and usually it goes to your downloads, and that's exactly what I'm going to use. When you download it, you want to know where it downloaded so that you can call it. Now I'm going to go to Aeries. I already created the assignment. So if I started like completely from scratch, I would say whatever period you're in, you say add an assignment, you go through the step, you save and close. This one is just to do it. But I already created the assignment, so let me go into the assignment. And then I know what I named it, so I'm going to go test. And I made it out of 10 points. So the key point here, once you're in this view. It has to be the assignment view, and you can see the name, and then you want to click on show more. So once I click on show more, I have the option of saying import scores from file, and that's exactly what I'm going to click. So I'm going to click that now, and I need to now select the Excel file that I actually made, and then you have to find where it went. For my computer, that was under downloads. So I found the file that I downloaded and saved it as, and notice it says XLSX. Those are the ending that I need. Actually, if you use a newer Excel, that's what usually you will have. But again, you do not want the one that has the CSV, which I have over here, CSV. So right now I'm gonna say open, and nothing is happening. But it does tell me that it's selected over here. That was the name of it. And I'm going to use the the button upload, which I'm going to click. Once you upload, you have that window, and you're going to look for the column that has the ID numbers we created. So right here, I did type student ID. I don't need the email, so I'm going to say use the student ID for this column. And then now I want to see, remember how I said import points? Because they have other points right there. So I'm going to say import, and I misspelled that by accident. So I apologize for that. So I'm going to say these points are the correct scores, and all I have to do next is click the import and wait. Did I click it? Yes, I did. Okay, and now you can see that the students that ID match, they have their scores imported. Now if you have different periods and we have one file from the Google Forms or from another website, then I just have to go to the other classes and do the same process, but I'm only going to use one file. So I hope that is helpful practice. Let me know if it worked. The key again is the file and the extension of the file. So thank you for watching.